Welcome back to Getting Outdoors with Quinn. So today for my video, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious treat. It's called a chocolate banana. So we should get right into it, right? Video. You're going to need a knife, chocolate chip melts, and a banana. And I haven't gotten my alfoil yet, but you need aluminium foil. So first thing that you're going to need is the banana and the knife. Get the knife and cut down 2 lines in the middle of the banana. Make sure they're straight lines. And then when they're about down to here, if you can see the lines, there's one there. And cut gently across there. And when you do that, you should be able to see the lines. Make sure it's deep enough for the skin to come off. So get the skin and then peel it off. And at the end, that you do it, chop the end of the banana peel off. Now this bit here can go to the side because we're not going to need it. Get the knife in the hole that you got, clear out the whole bit, the part where you put the hole. And then, when you do that, it should be pretty good from there. So I'm going to now, I cut the edges. If you can see, if I pull that back a little, there's a faint line. So what I'm going to do is quickly get a spoon. That's a fork. Whoopsie daisy, looks like it was a spoon that I needed, not a fork. Anyways, so I'm going to get the spoon and scoop out the center bit. Okay, so this might take a little while, but there's no point of rushing because this is something that you have to eat, but it has to be good. I forgot the peanut butter. And when you get to that stage, I will see you. So when I get to this stage, and it's pretty cleared, but not all the banana's gone. What I'm going to do is now clear the spoon. Don't worry about it because the banana could come back in. And I forgot to mention earlier, you're going to need peanut butter as well. Smooth or chunky, nobody really minds. As long as it's peanut butter, it's all good. So I've got a big tablespoon, and then what I'm going to do is put all the peanut butter in it, and that should do it. I've got about that much in. So what I'm going to do now is get the chocolate chips melt. Now what I'm going to do is get the large ones and just place them all in the little tiny hole there. And it doesn't matter if it's well big or small, neat or tight, or neat or messy. Just shove a whole bunch of chocolate chips in there. And then what you're going to need is alfoil. And I'm going to quickly do this, and then I'll get the alfoil in a second. So you've got the thing loaded with chocolates. And yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back with the alfoil from the time lapse. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get the alfoil, get the banana, and don't worry about any olive oil spray, but put the banana to the side quickly and break the alfoil off, and get the banana and wrap the banana the whole way around until it is completely covered in alfoil. You don't want any of the chocolate showing. I'm going to put a double layer so that it doesn't break when I put it into the hot coals. Okay, for this one you're also going to need a fire pit or an oven. Today I'm not going to be using an oven, I'm going to be using a fire pit. The fire pit is, well, you don't want the fire to be there, you want it just to be coals, hot coals. Don't touch the coals, just remember that. Okay, now that I got it all wrapped up, I'm going to go do it. Ooh. Going to the hot coals, and it's time to do it. I'm right here. As you can see, there's some red stuff. That red stuff is hot coals. And if you look very closely, you might be able to see the flames come up. So I'm going to playfully drop that in. And if I was you, I would leave that for a couple of minutes. Actually, yeah, leave that for a couple of minutes and it should be done. Just here and it's cooking. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Go down below and hit the subscribe button and the like button. Don't forget to hit the bell as well. In the before this part of the video, a stove or an oven or a burning coals or a barbecue could do. Anything that has heat and is enough to kind of soften the boiled banana and melt chocolate. And anything that does that is, I guess, useful. Except, don't put it on the stove for too long. And I don't literally mean put it on the stove with just the flame. I mean, put it on a pan. I'm going to go inside and get the things that I'm going to use to get it out. So what I'm going to use to get it out is these things that look like tongs, but they're not my things. I can go back now and just going to go and get the banana out in a couple of minutes. The tool that I was talking about earlier in the video. When you're dealing with hot surfaces and hot things, you always need parental supervision. If you're younger than the age of 10, you shouldn't be doing this. And I am 10, so I am allowed to advise you anyways. As I moved it from the last position wasn't too hot, so I had to change it to the other hot coals. And this fire pit that it's using is, well, what my dad made. Instead of buying it, you can always try making stuff at home. Except I don't recommend making it out of wood, and leave this to the professionals. I said homemade. Using fires, and it's outside, always make sure that there's no fire bans. Where I am and where the weather is right now, we're allowed to do it, because right now it is literally raining right now. Right, the camera is picking it up, but you can hear and see the rain. Maybe. Oh, and don't forget to check out my other videos, because that will make me, well, more popular. It might be time to take the banana out. So right now I'm going to use my tools and get the banana out. Just telling you, don't use your hands, because it could be roasting hot. And this is pretty hard to use, this tool. So I've got it now, and I'm going to bring it down on the floor and place it on the floor. While it cools in the cold weather, I'm going to, well, show you how to light a gas heater in the next video, I guess. Okay, well anyways, I'm going to go inside, bring in my roasted banana. Very, 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 very. We've got our banana. First we need to unfold it. Just telling you, it could still be hot. Just either put it in a fridge or check with an adult. Looking good so far. Might have left it on for a little too long, but looks still melted. Now look at that. Now what I'm going to need is a spoon or a fork. Either thing matters. Something that's edible, well, that you can use to eat stuff. So with it, you can put it in the fridge to go cold, or eat it while it's still warm. I honestly prefer to eat it while it's still warm, and it is an extremely delicious treat. It can be made within 5 minutes.